Hey everyone, it's John. It is Dry Fire Monday, sponsored by the Mantis X10 Firearms Performance System. And on today's video, I want to talk about the tendency that I see a lot of people do when they have to refine a sight picture and get a long way away, that when they know they're going to take some time to refine, that they slow everything down. And I want to show you why that is a serious mistake. If you're frustrated with your shooting and your shooting performance, you need the Mantis X to help you to get to the next level of skills. It's definitely helped me. So you guys know me, you know I'm all about fast and accurate shooting. And so one of the things that I love to do is I love to shoot B8s at 25 yards. In fact, a couple weeks ago when we were out in Nebraska doing the Cover Your ASP tour and we were doing the church security and safety one, we started shooting 3/4 size steel at 25 yards and we backed it all the way up from there as far as 70 yards. And we did that with students out of the hand. But one of the things that I see all the time that students do is that when the distances open up and I say, okay, shooter ready, stand by, and they've got to get a refined picture here. I go beep and they go, well, okay, fine. But my question is, how much did you waste time-wise in taking all the time to get that gun out there? When the reality is, if I have to really get out there and I go shooter ready, stand by, beep, and I get it out there, refine, and let the shot break. Gives me more time to refine the shot, to think about seeing what I need to see, to prep the trigger to the right spot, even if I have the same amount of time. So this is something that you can train yourself to do. You can put in your Dry Fire Dojo a very small target. For instance, you might have an IPSC target, you know, one of the third size ones or something with a head box on it. A 3x5 card that's the equivalent of 7 yards. Well, a 3x5 card at 7 yards, pretty small target. You may take a 1-inch or a 2-inch circle and put it somewhere. So then you're like, look, I've got to keep my sights on that box before the shot breaks. But then what I'm going to do is when it's time to draw the gun, I'm going to draw fast, refine my sight picture, and then press the trigger when I have enough sight picture, which means I got to get out there to see the sight picture. This is what my shooting coach, Scott Jedlinski, says. Don't be slow, don't slow down, just be more careful, right? You don't have to go slow, you just have to be careful. This is a mindset shift. It's not slow, it's careful, bang, okay? All right, so let's think about just shooter ready, stand by, and just do a couple of them. Now, what I'm aiming at is a 3x5 card, or the equivalent size, that would be at 7 yards. So you notice I got the gun out fast, refine my sight picture. Now I'll slow down the last 10%. So I go all the way out to 90% as fast as I can, finish refining the sight picture and break the shot when I see enough of my dot over that I'm very confident that it will go in the 3x5 card. Now that's very different than if I said, for instance, I'm going to hit that A zone and I go, see how much faster my hands were? Now all that does is it's simply a change in mentality that says get the gun out fast, refine the sight picture once the gun's out there, so then that way you're getting the kind of sight picture that you want. Yep. Now, a couple ways that we can measure this. So one of the ways we can measure this is with a shot timer. And actually, I really kind of like this new AMG Labs Commander that I've been messing around with a little bit, futzing with, as it were. And the reason I like this one for this is actually it has 2 par timers. So in particular, I've got this one set to a 0.9 par time and then a 1.5 par time. Because one of the things I'm working on is I'm working on Gabe White's, Dave Spaulding's Skill on Demand 2 shots to an A zone to a head box in 2 seconds. So that means a 1.5 draw to first shot and then a 0.5 second shot, being careful enough. This one gives me both those par timers. So what I'm paying attention to here is I set it, and I've got my chair back here. As I set it, what it does is it makes me say, okay, is the gun out on time? Now do I have enough sight picture? So let's just get a few. Again, this is at a 0.9 first par. So I want the gun out and on target in under 0.9, which isn't smoking fast for me. I can get down around 0.7, 0.6 to just get the gun out there. And then 1.5 to break the shot, which again isn't smoking fast for me, but whatever it is for you, it is for you. I just want to show you a couple of these today. So my shot broke just at the right time. Saw enough. Try it again. Oh, I missed my dot. I didn't see my dot in time, so barely got it off. In fact, I would argue I probably didn't. Let's see if I did. 195, I might have. Took me forever though. One more. Oh, that was a good one. That was a really good one. 136 on that one on the part timer. So you can do this if you, even if you just have one part time, you can even say, okay, wait a minute, I want to drive the gun out fast, then refine it and get there. If you have something like this, again, I'm not totally sold on it yet, but it's not bad. And yeah, can do you well. But even better than that, let's use our Mantis X10 with our draw analysis, our holster draw analysis, and we shall see what it says to us. Because cool part of the holster draw analysis, and it's just a neat thing, it tells you how fast your hand got to the gun, how long it took from there to get the gun out and level and on target, and then from there, how long it takes the shot to break. So it gives us all of those items. So let's take a few shots here and see how we do.
Stand by.
Okay, very good. Shot broke at 140. That's helpful.
Stand by.
Yep, got enough shot there. 133.
Stand by.
Terrible. Didn't get the draw that I wanted. 162. Small target. Be careful.
Stand by.
Yep, saw what I needed to. 129. Oh, good shot there. Felt good about that. 131.
Stand by.
Yep, got what I needed there. 120. Okay, let's take a look. And again, I'm just going to show you what I'm seeing here via a screenshot. So my average here was a 135. So my average time to get my hand on the holster from the start of the beep was 0.32, which I'm trying to get to a 0.3 flat. Best I had in there was 0.27. A little bit right at 0.33 is about what I'm at right now. I want to get a little faster on the beat. Now then, to get the gun out in a horizontal from there, you see my average was 0.46. So you add 3.2 to 4.6. That's about 0.78 before I have the gun out and horizontal. So I'm breaking the 0.8 barrier, which I'm pretty good with. And then I'm taking 0.58 seconds on average to break the shot from there. So I'm being careful. I'm cleaning up my sight picture, pressing the trigger, and breaking the shot deliberately when I have enough sight picture, which a 3x5 card at 7 yards is a pretty refined shot. So that gives me an average of 1.35. I have as low as 120, as long as 162. So here's the thing, generally speaking, what you say is that you want to be 10 to 20% faster than what you want in live fire in your dry fire drills. So really I want this average under 125 so that when I do Gabe White's pistol shooting solutions in October again, then I'm pretty confident I can get 2 shots in under 2 seconds and get those as turbo pin times. But here's the point. I want you to work this week on being fast out of the holster and then careful on the shot. So pick yourself a small target, but don't be lackadaisical getting the gun out of the holster. I want you to think fast hands. I want you to get the gun out of the holster with all the speed that you know how to do. Refine the sight picture in the last 10%. Press the trigger carefully so that you're not wasting time on things that aren't helping you. Hope it helps.